Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to welcome you in. I really want to welcome you and say I really appreciate you coming in. For those of you who has been here with me, I want to say I thank you and I appreciate you for being here with me and helping me through this process. And for those of you who do not know me and is new to this channel, I just want to start off and I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Deborah Williams and I'm coming to share messages, give inspiration messages. I like to be led. I go to be led through spirit and just give messages. Some of the messages may not relate to you, some may. But I'm here to share what spirit share with me as I meditate. So on today, I want to talk about, and what I'm going to talk about today is moving in another direction. That's what Spirit led to me to talk about. Spirit brought up the Eight of Cups and went to me today. And, that's what Spirit gave me to speak on. Being in that Eight of Cup moment. Um, a moment where where you are in a situation, probably you feel in the sense that you just want to move on, or you want to move into something else new in order to be happy and for your happiness, for your joy. um some people say that this card, spirit when spirit bring this card out, it's about moving forward. I do. It's a moving forward card, leaving something behind. Um, but it's something behind to make you happy, or it's something behind to make you feel better within yourself. Something that you probably into, or a situation that you into, but you're not happy, but you want the happiness, but sometimes you have to move away from a situation and move into another situation to be happy. This how I think about this. What spirit bring it to me today. You might have, when you're moving on, you know how you have to plan things and you're planning a way, or you're trying to figure out this way on what it is you really want to do, because it could be that you're in a situation and you have a good stability, uh, you're stable. Maybe you got a well-paying job, or maybe you got a well-paying job and a nice house, and you know you're in a good neighborhood, or you could be in a bad neighborhood, or you just you these things are going down, but you're just not happy, and you just know that you need a change. You know that you have to make this transition for you. You know, I'm trying to put this as clear as possible that I can make this. Um, it's all about serving you, doing what you have to do to serve your purpose, for what you need. Um, you know, doing things to make it better for you. For your soul, for you mentally, spiritually, physically. Sometimes you need that. You know, it's not necessary that leaving and never coming back, or leaving. It's all about you. It's moving on, because you have to think about you. You have to think about yourself. You know, uh, I want to say, there's times when we are in situations where, it's just hard. It's just hard. You look at it like, damn, dang, I have a new job. this job, I'm really kind of, the money pay good, but if I move to this job, I may not get this pay, or if I go over here, it may not be like this, or, stuff like that, I'm trying to say. Well, that's what Spirit's saying. You have to get out the mentality of thinking if you move or move into another direction for your happiness, you're doing the wrong thing, because you're not doing the wrong thing. That's what Spirit's saying. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to move into that direction that benefits your life, that benefits you, that makes you happy. Maybe you've been in a situation where you've been, you know, um, um, living with somebody, or in a relationship with somebody, and you just saying, you know what? I don't know how I'm gonna do this, or I don't know how I'm gonna come across this to move forward into something to make me happy. Now it's time for me to be happy. I'm doing everything I can do to keep satisfied, and it's not necessary that it's saying you have to move out of that issue or that situation to abandon it or not go back, or you can stay right where you at, but it's just a situation where you have to make up in your mind, I need to move forward to make myself happy. It's all about that. I don't know how to, you know, keep emphasizing on that when it's really all about moving forward to take the steps and move forward to and plan to make yourself happy. Because if you don't, you have to look at one thing, and people don't realize this, that sometimes when we keep doing things that's not right for us, or we keep living in a moment that not right for us and causing us to keep being unhappy, you know, sometimes you have to think about something. It can really overwhelm you, and then overwhelm come what? To stress. It could end up stress. It could end up emotionally. You could end up stressed out over this. You could end up in a depressed, and that's why Spirit bringing this out, because there is a lot of consequences with you or with this situation that you need to face when it comes to, you know, recognizing what you putting yourself through. You putting yourself through a lot when you say, you need something, but you're not. You feel in a sense of you don't want to do it because of the fact that maybe you feel in a sense that, oh, I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, or I'm gonna hurt this person, or I'm gonna hurt that person. No, Spirit said we got to move forward. You got to move forward and get rid of that fear factor of um, how you think or how you feel you're going to make somebody else feel. Emotionally, you have to do that because our minds, your mind is just like, in your mind, it's like overwhelming you and it's stressing you out, and it's really not a good factor that you're doing that. You have to face the truth when it comes to this situation, because this situation is not good for you. And that's what Spirit said. You have to find an answer within yourself in order to resolve this matter. Whatever this situation is. It's not like you giving up on the situation. It's just like you trying to figure it out for you. It's all got to do with you. It's all got to do with you. We be lack of strength when we don't go into the moment of healing, keeping ourselves healed, keeping ourselves strong, keeping ourselves our energy up. What you gonna do with them? What you gonna do for them when you in a situation where you don't understand that you have to give yourself. That uh I don't know if it's self-care, or you gotta give yourself this moment and say, hey, this job is not paying enough, I need to move on, or hey, I'm not finna keep dealing with this in this neighborhood, or I'm not finna keep whatever this situation is with you. I'm just giving different situations on what represent this Eight of Cups. So you moving forward, you just packing or wanting to pack and say, I'm just fed up. I'm fed up. I'm fed up not being happy, or I'm fed up moving, living over here, and I'm fed up just being fed up. I'm fed up getting paid this little money and I work hard. Whatever this is, whatever it is, I'm fed up not having no money. It's time for me to go do something so I can, or whatever it is. Mentally, it's not good for you. Mentally, it's not good for you. When it all boils down, it's not good for you, and that's why Spirit bringing it out. Mentally, it's not good for you. Spirit letting you know you have to do this. You have to do this regardless of the circumstances and the consequences that it may result to, because the situation is not a good situation. The situation is not a situation that you should be facing when it comes to your mentally health. This is what I'm saying to you. You have every time when I think about stuff and when things, I'm a type of person. Let me tell you how I am. I'm a type of person where, and it took me a long time to realize this. And I finally realized this as I started learning things in a different form. Sometimes we have to step out our old ways in order to understand and move forward with things, because sometimes when you was in, like, I'm gonna say me, when I was in that old pattern of doing things, now that I didn't got older, now that I have really researched things, now that I have got closer in the Word of God, now that I have just took my life to another level from that past, I'm finding out things more and more. I'm seeing that now that I move forward and move my life into a life of a learned life, I'm at a point in my life where I don't feel a sense of uh, unhappiness. I'm at a point in my life where my life is happy inside my spirit, spiritually. But yeah, sometimes I do. You may long, which I may long sometime for different things. We all go through that. That's natural. But within myself, by me changing into a different transition of my life, and that cycle of things from that past situation, since I done moved my life, transition out of that past situation in my life, I see my life better. I see happiness in my life. I have enough patience in my life for, I want to say Elohim, but y'all call him God. You know, I have more patience for him to bring into my life what I need in my life to make me even happier. You know, and the reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes coming out of dark space, when you have lived a life under a dark space, you don't know these things. Everything is blindfolded to you. But coming out of that dark space, now things is open to you. So it looked like, you know, when things are opened up to you, you now have learned. Now that past you moved out of, Now you in a transition of your life now, where now you do want that happiness. Like I say, whether that happiness is spiritual, mentally, spiritually, mental love, mental whatever it is, to have that happiness that you deserve in your life, then that's what Spirit said. Give it to yourself. You have to move forward. You have to move out of that past shell that you were in, if it's not serving you to the point of your happiness. Because mentally, that's not good for you. Mentally, it stresses you, it overwhelms you. It ends up to things that you don't want it to be in. And I feel this is why Spirit brought it to me. Because mentally, maybe it's somebody out there that's going through this mentally. And all I'm saying to you is, don't let this be the cost of you getting sick, going to the hospital, losing hope, and all that. Don't let that be the cost. But I can't go into this deeper because my time is running out. But anyway, before my time runs out, you know what to do. For those of you who really enjoyed my video and like this video, you could share, or you could thumbs me up, subscribe, hit the bell, come back again, and I'll be keep coming back and bringing more messages led by Spirit to you. So I just want to thank you. Peace out and shalom. And don't forget, move on if it's not causing you happiness in your life. Thank you.